have much to report. It's been a quiet week because I'm just waiting on supplies and waiting for the electrician. I spent my time working on some of the videos and mostly watching that one with my grandsons. It was so good. Totally unscripted, man. They did a fantastic job. One of the things in that video of them that really surprised me was when we were pretending that they were serving me the shaved ice, and I said, "Oh, this is so good. What's the name of your shaved ice trailer?" And they said, "Baby Blue." And that was the first time I realized that we're actually calling the business Baby Blue, and that was not my original intent. I only called the trailer Baby Blue because it was my new project and it was sitting in my driveway and it was blue, and so it was my new baby and it was blue, and I called it Baby Blue, and now that has kind of taken on its own life. So I don't know that that's what we're going to call the shaved ice business. I have a couple ideas for names, and I thought you might have a couple ideas for names. So I don't know. I think maybe we could have a naming contest. I don't know. I'm just throwing things around in my head. But if you have any names that you think would be cool, hey, drop them below, man. Who knows? Anyways. But it got me thinking about how we name things, and people specifically is what I was thinking about. And my own family is actually a really good example of this. So I'm just gonna tell you some things about our names. Okay, so this is the big one, the first one. My given name. No, I can't believe I'm going to tell you this. My given name is Betty Lou. That was a family name, always used together, the two words, Betty and Lou. I was never just Betty. It's always Betty Lou. We all had names like that. It was, we had Betty Lou and Mary Jane and Mary Bell. It was like Petticoat Junction. And nobody ever got my name right. I got some version of all the other ones mixed together. So I was Betty Jane or Mary Lou or I don't know, whatever. But it wasn't good. I didn't particularly like it, I'll be honest. The older I got, the less I liked it. And somewhere along the line, somebody started calling me Lou, and that seemed to work. So it was almost like, it almost felt like a name change because they sound so different, you know? My daughter, when she came along, we wanted to give her a name that was cute, and yet not real common. And I didn't know anyone personally named Molly, and it just seemed to fit her, and that certainly has become true. If you know her, she is both cute and unique, so it was a great choice for her. My son, this is a great naming story. His name is Levi, and I chose that because Levi was this guy in the New Testament who, when he followed Jesus changed his name to Matthew. And Matthew is my son's father's name. So we got all the names in there. And it was good, I like that we have a good naming story in our family. So if you haven't noticed, my I refer to it as my walk with Jesus, right? That impacts everything I do, whether it's simple things or complicated things. I feel like Jesus and I do all of it together, and it's never boring, and it's often exciting, it's often difficult, but it's always good. It's just always good. And so it's very common for me, no matter what I'm thinking about, to end up looking at the Bible for stuff. And this naming thing is the same. There's a lot of name changing that goes on in the Bible. God would change a person's purpose that he had for them, and then they would get a new name. And I mean, that's kind of cool, you know. There's lots of examples. I won't bore you with lots of details, but a lot of the folks that had their name changed, it was because their name didn't suit the new purpose that their life was on. It was like old life, new life, and they were going to get a new name to go along with the new life. And it just seems appropriate, right? It makes you wonder, like, what do people think when they hear your name? I always tease my friends that when I call, I say, this is Lou. I can hear your eyes rolling. I say that because, well, I've had my share of trouble in my life, and I'm always afraid that my friends are going to think I'm calling with some new dilemma, you know, which is possible. Oh, this is Zoe. She's trying to get in the picture, so we might as well let her sit here. Oh, actually, that's pretty good timing, Zoe. So Zoe is my daughter's dog, and we name all our German Shepherds with names that start with Z's, and Zoe is the Greek word used in the New Testament for life, both spiritual life and natural life. And Zoe is new life for my daughter because my daughter's previous German Shepherd passed away, and Zoe is the new pup. So yeah, even the dog got in on the naming today. That was great. It's unplanned and very clever. That was good, thank you. Yeah, gotta love when he does that, right? So anyways, this back to this idea of Jesus changing our names. Jesus said that walking with him is like being born all over. And so new life. If this idea of new life seems appealing, let me read something to you. Excuse you. This is 2 Corinthians 5:17. It says, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away, and see, the new has come." And I remember feeling like I needed a new life. And I remember Jesus giving it to me. And maybe that sounds good to you too. You know, maybe you're tired of some of the stuff. So I want you to know, let's see, what do I want you to know if I had to boil that down? I want you to know that the new life that Jesus gives it's full of purpose and it's full of peace. And that completely blows away the uncertainty and the chaos that's all around us every day. In addition to purpose and peace and this new identity that is so significant that you wish you could get a new name to go along with it. You get God who walks with you. He says, "I promise to never leave you or forsake you." So no matter what's coming in this life, he's with you always. How good is that? How good is that? How good is it that this God that loves you and would change your life will then walk it with you, give you the power to live it out. Oh, that's good. Man, I want you to have that. I want you to have it. Well, anyways, I'm going to stop talking or I'll just keep going forever. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.